Look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. And the San Diego Padres should see some great. Robbie Earp.
Well, Matt, last outing he pitched 8 solid innings. He pitched deep into the ball game, deep enough to get a win, and he's the type as well.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, number 5.
Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. 1 away. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Chris Owings now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. There is Solarte. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you?
That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, number 17. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 17.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
Owings got to get rid of it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top 3rd in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Drury gloves it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third, first baseman, Will Myers.
So striding in, Will Myers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love it.
2 out, nobody on. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First delivery to him on the way. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out with the man at first. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Greinke comes set on his way with the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Padres leave 1. Still no score. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. Currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. windup and the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Clausen looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, A.J. Pollock. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Popped high in the air. Myers coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Digging in, Brendan Drury. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Now in the box, Jeff Mathis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Solarte is there for it. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Striding into the box, Yangervis Solarte. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yangervis Solarte.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Digging in, Jason Worth. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs.
And
I'm looking out there in the outfield and seeing J.D. Martinez. Talk about changing your way you play. He's become a pretty good outfielder out there in right field.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drury is there, 2 down.
batting 8th, center fielder James Clausen.
Coming to the plate now, James Clausen. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping into the box, Zach Greinke. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 5, Gregor Blanco.
Digging in to try it again. Gregor Blanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Third baseman, number 16, Chris.
Ready for another chance. Chris Owings. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they're up 1-0. At the plate, Robbie Erlin. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Robbie Erlin.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out, and you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 17. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 1 out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it will be Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off.
Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Oh, pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Nope. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now it's 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air out to right. Renfroe has a play. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Jeff Mathis.
Striding in once again, Jeff Mathis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The batter, number 13.
Into the box now,
Shortstop,
Nick Ahmed.
Nick
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and they got him to lunge at one there as this is popped high in the air over toward the left side of the infield. Solarte has got it, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Arizona. Here's Will Myers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Martinez. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Digging in, Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping up now, Yohanribus Solarte. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Good work there by Zack Greinke. His guys are up 4-0. Now at the plate, Zack Greinke. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Zack Greinke.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Schimpf into shallow center. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fly ball out toward left center field. Worth is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Grounded, foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Good waist pitch. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Schimpf brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Jason Worth. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now batting, Austin Hedges comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-0 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, James Clausen.
Into the box now, James Clausen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Greinke's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working, because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're down 4-0. Yolis Chacin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Yolis Chacin.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, 5 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now, as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Sent on the ground out to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
A.J. Pollock.
In now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Worth. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Brandon Drury.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Mathis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Solarte is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Padres nothing. Travis Jankowski is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Travis Jankowski.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, number 17. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The 0-2 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hot shot to third and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a 2-out single gives him new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Greinke comes set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Back here at Petco Park, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jared Weaver enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jared Weaver.
Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 21, Zach Greinke.
Ready for another shot now. Zach Greinke, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with the base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Into the box, Gregor Blanco.
Nope,
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Hey, that's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Daniel Descalso will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Descalso.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Daniel Descalso is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 3.
Ready once again, Ryan Schimpf. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Padres, second baseman, Ryan.
And that misses ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it. One down. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Solarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's Jason Worth as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Greinke looks in. Here it is on 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ready on 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Here's J.D. Martinez. Past meetings with Jared Weaver, batting .500, 4 for 8. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
pop-up. Solarte on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollard. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive to left. Worth is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 6-0. Striding in once again, Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Austin Hedges.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Into the box now, James Clausen. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Bounce to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Now batting.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Manuel Margot will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Manuel Margot.
Too low, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the 3rd base dugout. And no one will get this one. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brad Hand enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Brendan Drury is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Clausen is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there, just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
2 out, nobody on. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. At the plate, number 17. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. Last time through was a base hit. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Bases are empty, one man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Digging in now, Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this will get by Descalso down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Tom Wilhelmsen comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. That misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ahmed ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jan Hervis.
Stepping into the box, Solarte. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Arizona Diamondbacks, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Zach Greinke wins his 17th game of the season with 15 strikeouts. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.